What a start. Ace King 2 hands in a row, though. This is like my new favorite song. All right. 2 hands in a row versus this boy. Out, son. Get out. Get out. On your bike. All right, let's flop a 6, shall we? A 6? Let's summon a 6 on this flop. Not a 6, but it's not a bad board. I think we'll take one off here. Another pretty good turn card. Praying for a check. Please check. Please check. I guess we're gonna bet, right? If this guy would have raised, that'd be really fucked up. I mean, he can have jacks, jack 10 suited, ace jack. Lots of hands that he can have. But he can also just call us, and we're just taking it right to the bank. He probably had an overbear, to be honest. Queen 10! Queen 10 calls with a pair of 10s. So we called him the flop and we were good, but he did turn us, but we rivered it. So we chip leader now? Oh, 1 of 17. What's up top, like 2K? 3K! Come on now. Let's get an early win under our belts here, shall we? Coming in for a raise with the 10s. This is the bubble still, right? Yeah, this is still the bubble, so this guy could be the bubble boy. He probably is a good hand, though. He's been playing super duper tight over 80 hands. So I'm almost very positive that he has a very good hand. But we have 10s, and very good hands can consist of 9s and 8s and 7s and stuff, right? But yeah, he just has a better pair. Not much we could do, though. We have 2 10s for like 7 blinds. So good hand for him. We peeled the 6-4 in the big blind to a min raise, and we see a very good turn for us. This is sort of the size we would bet if we were going to bluff, as you can just see in the, like, our last hand there. So I will come in for a big bet. He calls. We're going to bet here. Expect a call from a lot of one-pair hands. Maybe like 10s and 9s might fold on this river. But he might not expect me to bet 70K with just a queen, like queen 10 or king queen or something. Maybe we should have gone a little bit smaller. Very happy to see y'all as well. We are in the money. 1 of 15 in the Drago. 28.50 up top. Guaranteed probably like 200 bucks. 239 even. All right. This is a hand. What do you think about labeling players bad based on the way they play rather than what they play? So I have labels calling stations decent lag net. Just seems excessive. Like, I don't know. You don't really play against people enough for it to be like valuable. You know, if you run a HUD, you should be able to tell like how someone plays, like no matter what note you have on them. I've just never been a big fan of having like 8,000 notes. I think it's just excessive and a waste of time. Using your brain power to track other things like studying HUD stats or, you know, just like studying the game in different ways or paying attention to table dynamics and stuff is just more important. We'll just call here. This guy's strength of our hand. 3-betting looks a bit too strong and shoving folds out too much. We always flop sets with our big hands, you know? I don't need to flop a set with queens. I just need the board to come like 9-8 deuce. Oh, I need to flop sets with like 4s and 5s and shit. I don't really like that you check back. Boring. Boring. Big pot poker is happening. 18 blind shove in the cutoff. We're definitely isolating the 7s here. Don't think he has any better pairs. Maybe 8s, but I don't think so. Not in these positions versus these stack sizes. I think he's just going to have a smaller pair almost always. Boom. And also some ace, jack, ace 10, ace 9 type hands. But that was a huge pot, and we are now 1 of 10 on the final table bubble. Come on, let's get excited for this one, yeah? Let's get excited for the early tourney win that's coming in the Drago. All right, blind versus blind over here in the Drago. I'm going to pop down real quick because we're about to shove all in. We called big blind versus small blind. In a min-raise pot, we flopped a gutter ball, an overcard, and a flush draw. So let's go all in. He's tanking. I mean, we're super happy to take it down now, but also if he calls it off, we'd probably have, especially when he tanks like this, probably just ace high or like a weak pair. So we probably have over 50% equity, to be honest. Well, we're all in again with the 6s on the final table bubble. Come on now. Oh, shit. Double KO incoming. Get there? Oh my god, we turned literally the world. Where's our spade at, dude? Where is our spade at? So sick. Never lucky. All right, FT though. Let's go. God, that would have been sick. We would have had what, like a milli? Like 1.1 or something? All right, so still the chip leader. Still the chip leader. We are guaranteed 313 bucks, and first place is 28.50. Let's do it. King. Let's go. Cheeky little ladder in the Drago already. All right, let's see a flop. Dude, Vikras. That was Vikras that won. Yes, dude. Me and Vikras heads up. It's happening. It's happening. What? How can that bet ever be strong? How can that bet ever be strong, dude? Let him know. Let him know. I like that. How could 12K bet ever be strong there? Unless it was a misclick and he meant to bet more. That's also very possible, but it's not likely. It's not likely. All right, we're going to come in for a 3x with the ace-queen. I think we'll c-bet as well. All right, I like it. I like it. Win that 28.50. Oh, I'm going to. Oh, I am going to, my friend. This is, I feel good. I feel good about today. All right, blinds are up to 8K, 16K. Average stack is still 27 blinds or so. No coin down with ace on the river for stacks, please. We'll see about that. You know, can't promise anything. Sometimes he's got to fire it in the middle. Sometimes he's got to say, you know what, biscuits, go out there and earn me. And then sometimes they don't come back, and that's sad, but it happens. All right, big pot poker happening here. He's shoving a lot on the button, but I don't really think he shoves like ace-queen. Holds. Nice. Nice. We regain the chip lead. 893, let's go. 6 folks left, guaranteed 600 schmackarooskies. Raise the button. Yo, my man, Thayer de Salea. Welcome back, sir. Ooh, that's a good barrel card, I guess. Or do we take the free card? If I bet here and he shoves, I can't really call, right? So I think I'll just take a free card off. And value bet bluff the river. If you were to check to me, probably. Yeah, I mean, I'll come in for like 95K. That reps the king pretty well, I think. Yo, first I want to welcome in for the first time Shark Snake Jake, my man with the Twitch Prime. Welcome to Team NeverLucky, bro. I appreciate that. Glad to have you hanging out. I mean, he could also have a king, which would be bad, but if he has a king, then he just wins the pot. But I don't have any chance of winning otherwise, so I do want to take a stab at it. And I want to welcome back for the how many months? For the 12th month in a row, a full fucking year. What do you guys think of a golden punt as the 12-month badge? Because then it's like, you know, you've like golden punted off a month's worth of subs to me. The absolute homies. What do you guys think about a golden punt as the 12-month badge? Mac and I were talking about it this morning. But yo, my man, Asburton. Love as always, dude. What's he doing here? Is he thinking about doing something nifty? Like calling with like with a 10 or an 8? Like 8-9 or 10 jack or something like that? Oh, 8 jack. He's done it. So if it's that kind of hand, it would have been good to barrel. He probably would have just folded the turn. But I don't know. I think we tell a pretty convincing story, and I think that if we have bluffs for the most part, we are going to bet the turn more than we're going to bet, check, bet. So I think it's actually a pretty bad call on his part. But he did win the hand, so, I mean, good for him. But yeah, I think it's a pretty bad call, because I think if I'm going to be bluffing there, I'm going to be betting the turn, like complete airball bluffing. You know, if I have like ace high or queen high, then I will just slow down. The only thing that I will bet the turn rather. The only thing that I have on the river bluffing there is like a turn flush draw or like maybe queen jack for an open ender. That would make sense. I'm going to 2.5x into Vikras's big blind. But yeah, not a big deal. I mean, he was correct. But I think I like our line. I just think that we need to be getting that to fold. Like, I think that he needs to be folding that. I just don't have very many bluffs. I am going to continuation bet here. We got called in 2 places. We have a gut shot. Don't really think that there's too many ways we can win the pot. Like, if we check, maybe we can turn a 4, of course. But I think we do take it down a bunch here. Juan Pardo probably has some pairs that he might call, but we can bet again. But we do take it down with the bet on the flop. And just like that, we've won almost all of our chips back that we bluffed off to Travis. So that's pretty good. Gonna make a loose raise here. Not a terrible flop for us. We got gut shot. I mean, we have 2 overs as well, but the 6 is probably not a very good over. So we are gonna come in for a continuation bet. Playing a hand on the final as well. I will be betting the river here for value with the king. This guy peels over the big blind when we got jack, so we're gonna bet small. Just over a big blind here. He goes all in, we call. We see a 1 pair hand. That's one of the best hands we could possibly be against, and we take him out. Let's go, 1 of 5. Might be going poorly at other places, but it's going all right over here on the FT. We're playing a big pot versus Vickers. We're playing a big pot versus Vickers. He 3x blind versus blind, bet 2 big blinds on the flop. We called both, and now we're gonna call the turn. That's a bad fucking river. Come on, Vickers, let's see a check. He's in position though here, because there was a dead small blind. Just check it down, dude. Show me your ace 10 and accept the loss. Jesus, I'm so tempted to call versus this guy. He's polarized to just a flush, you know? And like he's shown his capabilities to bluff here. It seems kind of like an unnecessary risk. What will we be down to? We'll be down to 620. We'll be down to 620,000. I don't know. I think this guy probably takes a card off with a flush draw at some point, you know? Maybe he value bets a 7-8 like this. Oh my god. So owned, dude. Apparently Vickers is just an absolute crazy man. I think that's most likely a profitable call, like, versus this opponent, like, a lot of the time. But it might be an unnecessary risk to be putting in 320,000 chips there, even though we are going to be good a lot of the time there versus this guy, just due to the fact of how soft this final table is. I mean, Vickers is a big fun player. JC is also a fun player. I think we should probably just like save our chips and find better spots, you know? I don't really say that often, and I don't think it's like a great way to play. I think generally if you have a profitable spot, you should go with it. If you think you have a profitable spot, you should go with it. But I think in this certain situation where like it's such a soft final table, you got Travis and Juan Pardo who aren't really doing anything outside the box. They're just playing pretty standard straight up poker versus me. I think it's a bit unnecessary, a bit over the top. But that being said, I still think it's a profitable play versus that dude. Just had ace queen this time. Maybe it's not a profitable play though if he does have ace queen. If he's going that thin for value. But oh well. We still have 30 big blinds, a ton of chips. We are in a perfectly fine zone. This is a terrible board for us. We're gonna check it back. Alright, I mean this guy. Let's see a flop. This is gonna go 3 ways pretty much always. We got a gutter ball and a backdoor flush draw. The problem is Vickers like almost always c-bets when he bets pre-flop. When he raises pre-flop. Take a card off because there's lots of good turns for us. I think a pair is often good here as well, but now we're gonna have to give up the hand. He's got it. You got it, Vickers. You're too good for me, buddy. He's spanking me. He's putting me over his knee and he's letting me know. We'll also call here. Make it easy on us, one time, dealer. Give us like a 4 on the turn. He's gonna bet big. He always bets big. Okay, that's not that big. We're pretty happy with that. I like this. I like this a lot. He showed that he barreled top pair last time, so if he has an ace here, I'm almost certain he's gonna barrel. He could have a worse jack, but I'm gonna bet small for value for sure. I don't really see how we don't have the best hand here most of the time. Oh, Jesus, dude. I mean, we lose to like a few jacks, but even those he's betting for value most of the time, I think. God, that's unlucky. This is sort of the position you put yourself in, though, when you make that call, right? And then you lose like one cooler or one bad spot, and all of a sudden, like, you're shorter. So we are basically tied for last place. We got 6s, though. We'll be going all in, even over a Vickers 6x. All in! We get it through. That's fine. All right, we're going to see a free flop versus Vickers. We flop another shitty pair. Can't just give us like top pair versus guy. They always gonna give us like bottom or second pair. Check it back. We'll bet the turn for sure. Put in 1 chip. This guy is gonna be the death of me for sure. Just check, dude. Don't bet 140. All right, so this is like really unorthodox from like what he's done so far. if we go off of like the plays he's made so far with his good hands, it's been bet flop, bet turn, bet river, raise pre, you know? So like he's only really repping like 6-3 or like 3s or no. Like he doesn't rep anything. He reps like 5-4. That's like all, you know? So I guess I'm just gonna call because his value lines so far have been not like this. So fuck. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. When will it end, boys and girls? When will it end? If anybody has a date for me for when this fucking terrible run is gonna end, I would love to hear it. When will it end? Oh boy. Oh, we laddered. Nice. We're down to 4. Very nice. What are we guaranteed? 1,000 yet? 1,054. All right. Oh, I like it. I like it. All right, come on. Give us top pair. Just top pair. All right, we'll take middle pair. That's enough. If he bets, I shove, and then he folds and I win. That's what I want to happen. No, 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 no. Man, the runouts are real. The runouts are real. Still a very good chance we have the best hand on the turn here. But obviously not on the ace river. All of his hands get there. Any ace he's bluffing with, king, jack, king, queen. Obviously, queen, jack, king, queen, king, jack get there on the turn, but still. Check shoving here, I think is better versus Vikras. I think it's better than open shoving and trying to protect, because I think he bets most of the time. All right, let's go. We got top pair. If he has a better top pair, that'll just be a true show of how bad we're running. But, come on, dude. Well, that's super unfortunate. But we do cash for 1,054.50. So not so bad, not so bad. We went wrong with that one call, but other than that, we just got incredibly unlucky on that final. But shit happens, man. Shit happens. It's the name of the game. It's sellout time, boys. Check it out.